Well, welcome. We are here today to take a look at 76 Toronto Street, downtown Barrie. Well, it's not downtown, it's kind of fringe town, but I'll tell you what, location is fantastic. I want you to come in here and take a look at this property. To me, it has a very interesting layout. The charm is fantastic. Again, it could be used for one of two things. A commercial endeavor, whether it's an office building, it could be for running a daycare, things of that nature, and it could also be a residential application where it could be either one whole house that you're renting out or it could be 2 units. I'll show you how it works. So the division of this house is really interesting. Over here to your right, my left, is an office or lunchroom or bedroom, depending again on use. It's very spacious, has a big window. You can see that it actually has hot water rads for their heating system. Vegetation outside, the trees and shrubs and stuff are nice and matured. This here gives you a nice vibe. And once you come into this space here, look at the size of this room, Winston. Once again, a massive window, and then you take a look at this. I'm gonna do that thing we do, where I walk around so you can get perspective. That's the word we're starting to embrace more and more, right? Look at the size of this. Man, I must have done 16 steps away from you. And given the length of my legs, Winston, that's a far distance, man. This, old original French doors. And then of course, there is an area here which can be utilized for storage. It can be utilized for any kind of small office area, and it has an access door right here as well. Winston, let me tell you, man, back in the day, they did things right. They had high ceilings. This particular one here, I'm gonna just check with my little laser beam. This ceiling height is 8'11", call it 9 feet. You know, in a lot of cases, places have 8 foot, that's quite common. 8 feet is quite common. But in some of the older houses, depending on the era that they were built in, they were like 7.5 feet. Once again, I want to point out that we have the hot water rads. Again, give a really nice heat throughout the room, and it's incredibly efficient from a cost standpoint. This kitchen, it can be reconfigured a bit. Let me tell you, right here was once a doorway going into the office that we started in. So in the event you wanted to reconfigure, what's the word again? But versatile. Versatility, reconfiguration. My vocabulary is expanding. But yeah, this allows you access into there if you want it. The way the current owners decided to divide up the space, they wanted that as a separate area, but there is a natural entry or passageway there. This is the room that I was talking about that you can gain access into the kitchen if you just remove the drywall, because there's a natural doorway there. Look at these. You don't see stuff like this anymore, man. This is a very nice wood. It's in great condition. And you have here, behind door number 1, you have a closet. Behind door number 2, what do you think is here, Winston?
Stairs.
Oh my goodness, man.
Yes.
Well, I don't know, it's to be determined. But yeah, beautiful stairways all the way up. There's another 2 levels, by the way, so we're gonna go out and check that out. Look, you don't need a gym membership when you're here, man. You just do the stairs, right? Simple stuff. But again, we're gonna go explore in a minute upstairs, which is a night, I won't even say it. I'll just wait, we'll wait. I think I'd like to point out that I know the colors may be shocking. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. But what is really, really important here is when you take a look at the condition. Imagine when this color was in style. A lot of years ago, man. But look at the condition. What does this tell us?
That place was taken well care of.
Exactly, right? And that's the key here. When people take care of their stuff that's visible, typically they take care of the stuff that's mechanical in nature, or windows or insulation, or foundation, things of that nature. So it's really important when looking at a place to identify how people have taken care of it by the obvious. You can have this particular space as either a bedroom, or it could be a place for an office. There's no extra charge for this color, by the way. So when you come up the stairs, we just saw the washroom, you have office 1 or bedroom 1, you have office 2 or bedroom 2, you have over here office 3 or bedroom 3, or it could be rec room, living room, versatile. You can take a peek in there. Come and take a look at this. Yeah, so this room is really interesting. It is currently a kitchen, right? But if you remember, we were talking about the various uses that this room could provide. It could be an office, it could be a kitchen, it could be a bedroom, it could be whatever you want it to be, I suppose. But the cool thing is, what's the word, Winston? Versatile. Right on, man. Now this room is, again, could be bedroom, could be rec room, it could be office, but it's got a bonus room here. And this bonus room, although the weather's starting to warm up, so they're gonna paint this and make it look nice, but isn't this a nice spot just to hang out, to have coffee in the morning, whatever you want to do, just lounge. You could have a couple of chairs, you could have a nice drink here. What a nice spot off this room. Imagine if that was a master bedroom, or if it was a rec room, or even if it was an office. You can come out here, stretch your legs, get a little bit of sunshine. Nice spot to hang out. How'd you beat me up here already, man? I see it. This was the loft area that I was talking about, which to me is a nice bonus room. Most houses don't have a third level. So you could have this as, again, an office. You could have it as a storage area. You could have it as a workout room. There are all sorts of options, once again, with this. But let me show you a little something. You want to talk about unique little features. Every once in a while I see them in various houses, right? Watch this. Ready? You have a little storage area. I don't even know if we need to go in there, but just to show that, there's space in the attic area right here, which is fantastic. But when it's closed, it acts as a nice little shelving system. Winston, we just saw the charm and character of this home. I don't know when it was built, but it was built well. You feel it in every step you take. Everything is square, it's plumb, it's level, it's fantastic. I mean, you consider the staircase that we talked about earlier, but those stairs are in pristine shape. All the wood, all of the trim, all of the doors, fantastic shape. The doorknobs from back in the day are still functioning well. What does that tell you about the quality of construction when this property was built? And the people who've owned it over the years have maintained it well. I mean, there's evidence of fantastic maintenance everywhere you look in this home. The location of the property is, to me, second to none. Close to the water, close to downtown. It's on a high traffic street. If you want any kind of visibility, there's a long driveway, parking in the back, 2 different garages. Like, this thing's got some stuff going on. So if you have any interest and your situation applies to any of the things that I've talked about, feel free to let us know. Come on, take a look. I'll show you around. And I'll say this, if you have any interest in real estate, you want information on the market, you want information on a certain price point, you want information on what things are selling at and what you should expect to pay for any type of property, feel free to reach out. We're here to help, not hound. Take good care, and bye for now.